Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday. What's the date? Is it the 16th of March 2024? We're in Barnsley Cemetery. As many have done Barnsley Cemetery a couple of times. We're not going to revisit the graves that we've looked at. Just wanted to show you this beautiful gargoyle ointment. Oh, look at that little bird up there. I think it's a starling. There's quite a few around this graveyard. There's two over here as well. I love starlings. I love it when they flock. Anyhow, yeah, I thought we'd come back to Barnsley Cemetery because, and I'm going to try, my camera properly today, because I noticed on my last video I was all over the bleeding show. So I'll do my best today. You know what it is? It's when I cross my arms and try and film at the same time, and it's bobbling up and down with my body, if you know what I mean. Anyway, probably just get on with video, Sarah. So what we're going to do today, we're going to find the gravestone, and I'm fairly confident it's one of these, of a chap who he didn't form the Barnsley Cooperative Society. Now, the Cooperative Society, you'll probably already know if you watch this channel, was the concept of it was started in Rochdale. Rochdale had the first cooperative. Oldham had two cooperatives. Barnsley had a cooperative. The head office is still there in the centre. We'll go and have a look at that in some part of this video. But he's buried here. He's the second person mentioned on the tombstone. His wife being the first, I think. We'll have to look into that. But basically, under his leadership, he joined when the cooperative was around about. It's beautiful. Look at this, everyone. We're going to concentrate down this area today. It's a beautiful day as well. Look at that sun. And can you hear the spring birds? It's that time of year, everyone, where we're going to get a lot of graveyards in. As usual, I've done my favourite and put a flip-flop on. So I'm going to try and stay out of the bloody grass the best I can. But we'll have to see about that. So anyway, let's have a look down here. Now, the guy was a JP, so that's Louisa. Let's get round here. I've got no option but to stand on this grass. This isn't his tomb, but this is Louisa, the beloved wife of William Booker of Wesborough Common, who died 23rd of June 19... Is that 1910? Possibly 1910. She was 54. Swiftly past the season, round constant change on earth is found. We are fading day by day and must surely shortly pass away. Also, William Booker, husband of Kate Booker, must have been married. He died 1929 on the 2nd of Feb. Kate's in there as well. Annie, the beloved wife of Thomas Atkinson, fell asleep February the 3rd, 1905, in sorrowful memory of dear Harry, the beloved son of the above. Oh, right, okay. He died of pneumonia December 2nd, 1918. He was 29 years old. Lying at rest in Didia, Catch, Bulgaria. Hi, everybody. Right, I want to read you something. Just doing my bits, my little bit of research for the video. And I came across this information, so I thought, what's Didia Catch? It's not Didia Catch, it's Didia Gatch. And it says, Didia Gatch, now Alexandropoulos, belonged to Turkey until 1913 and to Bulgaria from 1913 to 1919. It was bombarded by Allied squadron in October 1915 and was occupied by Commonwealth forces on October 1918. Number 31 casualty clearing station was posted in the town until the end of the year. The cemetery was used from October to December 1918, and after the armistice, 18 graves were brought in from other cemeteries, 13 of them from Kavala, Anglo-French cemetery. Kavala was a port of call for hospital ships in November 1918, and it says, The cemetery now contains 64 Commonwealth burials of the First World War. There are also 2 Second World War burials and 16 of other nationalities, mostly Serbian civilians. So you can visit the cemetery, but you have to get there. It's permanently locked. A key to the main gate is available from the local contractor. You have to ring their telephone number, and it's possible to access the cemetery if the gardener or caretaker is on site. So you can't just waltz in. But there you go. So let's get back to the video. Father in thy gracious keeping. So I wonder if Harry died as part of the war effort, you know, got poorly. An affectionate and loving memory of our dear friend Eliza Quickfall, who passed away at Western Lodge, Huddersfield Road, Barnsley, 1919. She was 58. This is him. So this is the man. So Emma, the beloved wife of John Elliot, she died in 1910. Someone needs to come and clean this stone because it's an historical grave for Barnsley. In fact, I'll try and pull some of this ivy back. But it's taken over, everyone. This is an historical grave for Barnsley. If it gets a grip, it's gonna annihilate it. Okay, so I've just cleared it. I can't get that side bit off, but I've dragged most of it back. It hasn't done too much damage to the side of the stones, not me, I mean the plant. Anyway, we've managed to unveil the front of it, so the ivy will take a while to creep back, although it is taking a hold. But anyway, this is the stone of the beloved wife of Emma, John Elliot, born the 22nd of October 1841, died 1910. Also the above named John Elliot JP, Director and President of the Barnsley British Cooperative Society Limited for 36 years. He was born in 1844 and died 9 years after Emma in 1919. Also Martha Hannah, dearly beloved wife of the aforesaid, so John must have remarried. In any event, Martha, she died in 1958 and she was 96. Wow, that's amazing, isn't it? Beautiful. Now let's continue down here, everybody. Let's see what else we can find. Quite a few tombs that are sticking out. There's one there where you can see it, where they've laid the stone down. I mean, I don't know why they think it might go somewhere. So this tumbled monument is to the memory of Sarah Ann, the dear loved wife of the late R.P. Waller, entered into rest February 25th, 1930, aged 77. I don't think her husband's in here. Well, there's no mention of him. Let's see if he's on this side. Yes, he is. So this is him. This must be the front of the stone then. It's all smashed to pieces. So when they've taken it down, they've broken the top of it off. You know what? I'm not even saying anything. In affectionate remembrance of my dearly loved husband, Reuben Parker Waller, who entered into rest May 24th, 1924, he was 68. There's something to be said, isn't there, everybody, for a beautiful stone like this to be erected in your husband's memory, for someone to then come along, and I'm assuming it's the authorities. I don't know, I might be wrong, maybe someone's come in and done vandalism. But whoever you are, to do that and to smash the top off it and to just throw it down like a piece of trash says a lot about that individual. Again, look at this. This is absolutely disgusting. Oh God, it drives me mad. This stone isn't that old. Again though, I would say this one's been laid down with a little bit more respect than that one. John Edward, the beloved husband of Maud Annie Ward. Maud Ward, what a great name that is. Who fell asleep August 6, 1924. He was 54. Also Maud Annie, beloved wife of William Cooper. She must have remarried. She died the 30th of June 1953. Another example where, I mean, is William in there? Yeah, William's in there too. So he's mentioned on the lower stone. Anyway, let's have a look down here, everyone. Look at that. I wonder what this was used for many moons ago. I think it were a toilet or something. I know that here on the ends, you'll be looking at a picture of this when it first opened in 1870 something, I think. These two were two chapels. They've obviously disintegrated over the years, or they've pulled them down. They've obviously left the facade up. Let's have a look at this stone here, everybody. It's a beautiful day today. Herbert, the beloved husband of Lily Howard. He died July the 10th, 1940. He was 66. So that would have mean he was born in 1884, I think. Is that right? Have I got that wrong? 1874? I don't know. I don't know. Also, the above named Lily Howard. She died May the 6th, 1961. All the family are in there. And this grave is still being tended to. Some beautiful flowers there. Maybe a relative of Gordon, or could be William Arthur, who went in 2000. So a bit of an unusual one there, because I don't necessarily feature newish graves, but definitely worth a mention, that one. Beautiful grave. Right, let's have a look. Got some stunners down here. Yeah, them crows. You see this building here, everybody? I am going to do this video at some point, but I'm going to feature, there was Brian Glover, do you remember the actor? Passed away. He's not buried in here. I think he's buried down south. But we're from Barnsley, proud Yorkshireman, and he does a programme called It's No Joke Living in Barnsley.
Just been to see my dad over this wall, Barnsley Cemetery. He's been in there a good few years now, but there's still talk about it in this town. Busy road this, I better be careful. Perhaps that's why they call it Cemetery Road. Aye. Everybody knew Charlie Glover. So well known in this town, they always used to say that the town hall clock used to nod to him. Well, here, just across the road from where he lies, is a very special place, a special place to him.
It's fabulous living in Barnsley, by the way. I absolutely adore it. But this building here, at one point, was a beautiful, it looked like an old farmhouse, and it had a beautiful forecourt, and he goes in and sees the person in there, and then for whatever reason it's been knocked down and they put these flats up, but what was there before was absolutely stunning. And also down here was another entrance. I think it was here, these two posts was an entrance to the cemetery that you would come in, and I'm sure there's a path leading off from there as well. Oh God, oh Jesus. Did you see me jump then? I'll tell you why, because look, on the top of this tombstone, there's a bird. I thought it were a frigging dead bird. I nearly passed out then. Oh. You know, I'll end up in hospital, mate, if I carry on like this. Yeah, let's get round here. Fact, no, I want to go round here. In fact, let's read this with the birds on it, because it looks like it's had gates on at some point. Maybe they've been removed as part of the, not gates, you know, yeah, a fence. Maybe it's been removed as part of the war effort. Alright then, so this is the grave of Peter Ray, no, little Jeannie, the beloved daughter of Peter Ray and Annie Craig Mackey, who fell asleep in Jesus November 27th, 1908. She was 3 years old. I wonder if the parents are in there. I thought I saw something out the corner of my eye then, like someone walking. There's no one there. There's a whopping big stone there. Can you see it, everyone? I think we should definitely go over there and have a look at that. I don't know if I've featured that on the channel before. I don't think I have, because I focused all my efforts over here. So let's get over here now and see what we can find. Interesting, I've just seen this as I was walking up. William Henry Hanson, auctioneer of this town and beloved husband of Agnes Emily Hanson. He died January the 15th, 1946. He was 70 years old. Also, Emily, she died in 1947. I wonder if he was a cattle auctioneer. You know, Barnsley was known for its glass and for its mining. But I'm assuming maybe a cattle auctioneer. We'll see if we can find out anyway. Right, let's get over here, everyone. Yeah, it smells beautiful, like freshly cut grass is what I can smell, which obviously this is freshly cut grass, so that'll be why, Sarah, you silly cow. This is an interesting one, everybody. First person that I can see on here is Alan Lindley, the dearly loved child of George Henry and Annie Townend. He died in 1917. He was 3.5 years. You've got Sergeant Claude Scott of Battalion East Yorkshire Regiment. Died of wounds received in action in France, November 13th, 1916. He was only 34. Also, Private Frank Marcus Linley of the Lancashire Fusiliers. He died of wounds received in action in Belgium on July 29th. He was only 19. Also, 2nd Lieutenant Foster Linley, 7th Battalion East Yorkshire Regiment. Died of wounds received in action in France, September the 5th, 1918. He was 29. The affectionate son-in-law and sons of Thomas and Alice Linley, also the above named Thomas Linley, died February 16th, 1940, aged 85. And Alice Linley, she died 7th of January 1946. You know, I mention people who died in the war quite a lot on the channel. I think it's really important that we just remember and think about what people have done or given up, because I mean they were only young, like 19.